Hey you guys, welcome back to K&K's Inspired Creations with Latara. So today I'm going to show you guys how I made these really cute Valentine's Day ice cream. So I started off by taking some spackle. I'm using one-time lightweight spackle that you can get at any hardware store because for me that's the best spackle that has the best texture for ice cream. So I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to be doing some vanilla ice cream, some chocolate ice cream, strawberry and sherbet. So I'm just starting off with the vanilla, and I didn't put any color in the spackle because it doesn't need any color. It comes out a really bright white and it doesn't turn. At least it hasn't turned on me. So yeah, it doesn't turn. And so so I'm just starting off by taking the ice cream scoop. The ice cream scoop I only use for crafting. I don't use it in the kitchen anymore. So I keep this one in my stash, and I'm just adding some cute little ice cream scoops to this cute little ice cream cup. And so now I'm just taking these cute little pink pearls that I use all the time. I can't remember where I got them from. I'm using these as little sprinkles in this ice cream sundae or whatever you want to call it. So I ended up making I don't even want to call it a drip. I took some spackle and some water and some Mod Podge, mixed it up. And now I'm putting that on top to make it look like the ice cream is melting a little bit, because usually your ice cream melts. So like a little melty look. And then I put a broken piece of a fork or a spoon, like the plastic ones you can get from Dollar Tree, and I stick it in there as if there is a spoon in there waiting for you to go ahead and take a bite. So I'm doing my strawberry now. So this is actually me showing you how I make that, not drip, but the melted ice cream look. So I took some of the spackle, and then I'm taking gloss Mod Podge and adding a lot to it. Now when I make this, I add a little bit of Mod Podge, but then I just add a lot of water to water it down. There's no need to use a whole bunch of Mod Podge because Mod Podge is expensive. And so again, that's just what I use to make it look like the ice cream is melting. So I'm gonna just pour some into the inside of here, because when you're eating ice cream, it does start to melt, and then you have some of it in there, especially if you have a clear container like that one. And then again, I'm just making that strawberry. I just use some pink acrylic paint. I'm pretty sure it was bright magenta from Apple Bear, because that's my absolute favorite pink acrylic paint in the entire world. And I think I'm using the same exact scooper, but I just cleaned it off first. And when you do clean off your stuff, when it comes to spackle and stuff like that, you don't want to go and rinse it off in the sink. You don't want that to go down your drain because it can clog it up and cause issues. So I always just use a baby wipe to wipe off all the product off of it so I can use it next time. Just a rule of thumb. So I did this really pretty with all the strawberry ice cream. And now I am adding some little chocolate chips that I made. Those came out really, really cute. Now I'm adding fake nuts, which is just Cape Cod hamster bedding. It looks literally like chopped up fake nuts. I'm just adding a lot of that to it as well. Of course, I'm going to do a chocolate drizzle, and this is literally just puff paint. You can pretty much get that from Walmart, Amazon, anything like that. And then I'm just adding some more of that melted ice cream mixture that I made a little while ago, just to show the ice cream melting in different parts, because to make it look more real. And then of course I'm going to add my little broken piece of my spoon or fork. I'm trying to figure out which side is going to be the front, and there we go. Didn't that come out so pretty? I love it. The next one is going to be our chocolate ice cream. This is burnt umber that I'm using to make my spackle chocolate. You have to use a lot, and I mean a lot of paint to get it this brown color, because think about it, you're doing white icing, or a white color, so it's going to dilute the color, and chocolate is a deep color. So I'm just using a whole bunch of different chocolates, but mainly the dark the burnt umber is the best one to use, and I use a ton because I use so much paint. It watered down my spackle, and if it's watered down too much, then it will not keep its shape. So I added some all-purpose flour. You can use all-purpose flour, you can use baking soda, whatever you want, and that's just to thicken it up again so that it stays together, because you want it to keep its texture like it is, ice cream basically. So I'm making my, melted ice cream again using the chocolate, and I use my podge, and again now I use water and Mod Podge. A little bit of Mod Podge and mostly water. So I'm taking that melted ice cream and putting it at the bottom like I did with the strawberry. I think I did that with the vanilla as well. And now I'm just going ahead and scooping it into my glass. Now the thing is that I didn't add enough of the flour because it's still not holding the texture like the other two did. It's still a little soft. So I guess this ice cream is just some ice cream that's kind of been sitting out a little while, because it's actually a lot softer than the other ones came out, if you can tell, but still came out really nice. So I'm adding some more of the melted chocolate ice cream. And then I'm going to add some marshmallows. You know, that brown and that white contrast is so pretty together. That's why I wanted to make sure I put some marshmallows on this one. And also on this one, I'm going to do a little bit of sprinkles for this, just to give it a little bit of color, especially since it's for Valentine's Day. And these are just red, white, and pink sprinkles. And the last thing I did was I added a strawberry into the middle of it. And now we're on to the very last one, which is our sherbet. The sherbet one is like, you know, like an orangey color. And I was just doing the melted ice cream. I think I have forgotten to put that in there. I did. Anyway, so now we're on to that one. And now we're going to go ahead and scoop that in there. And so while I'm doing this, I do want to take a moment to let you know that I so appreciate you watching my video. You can be watching anybody else's video on the planet, but you're watching mine. And so I'm so thankful and appreciative of it. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you like fake bakes and really cool DIYs, then you would like my channel. I would appreciate a like, even a comment, a share, any of that good stuff. And I would love it and appreciate it. It definitely helps my channel grow, since I am still pretty new to the YouTube space. And so I'm just adding some more of that melted sherbet ice cream to it, and I added a cherry on top. Now I'm adding some conversation hearts to this one. So I wanted to make this one very Valentine's Day. Like, this one you could not deny it was not for Valentine's Day. But the conversation hearts looked really great on this because of that sherbet color. Add my, spoon and all that good stuff. Now I'm going to add a little bit of whipped cream to everything, just spackle, but I'm adding some whipped cream to everything, just to add like another little finishing touch to it, because what's ice cream without whipped cream? I don't know. It's not ice cream. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do that for all of them. And definitely let me know in the comments if there was a different color that I should have done. I did the basic strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and then I did the sherbet. But if there's like something else I should have did, or something else you would like to see me try, definitely let me know in the comments. I would love some ideas. Or if there's anything you would like to see me try to make, I definitely can. Just let me know. Leave me a comment. So here's the final reveal of all 4 of the ice creams that I made after they dried. They all came out absolutely gorgeous. I love them so much. They're all available on my website, which is in my bio. So if you're looking for something to give to that special person, whether that's your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, or whoever, definitely, check it out. And thank you again for watching. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. Have a great rest of your night or day or whatever.